I drew every single day for 7 days straight. 15 minutes every single day minimum, even though it turned out to be like 30 minutes every single day. And I want to show you everything I drew to see if I improved or downgraded. But before I do that, I want to first say that I am a creative. I love to draw. Well, I loved to draw as a kid, and I've wanted to find and reconnect with that passion. So with this challenge, I'm deciding to do it for 7 days consistently every single day to try and become better, because my dream is to become a comic book maker and draw the books and stories that I have, which is a lot. So before we get started, please enjoy and let me know if I've done any progress, anything you think I could improve on, and I would appreciate that so much. So let's get into it, my friend. All right, so the first drawing, which is on day 1, we have right here. As you can see, I didn't really have a goal or a focal point. I was kind of just, just examining and going with the flow. So I didn't really know what to draw. I just looked at some tutorials, but it didn't really turn out well. This one was trying to do a 3D head, as you can sort of see, hopefully, maybe, yeah. And the face looks alright, doesn't look too bad. The neck, then yeah, kind of goes like that. We had Toji, which I looked at the picture, tried to sketch. Turned out alright, better than I actually, like looking back at it, it looks better than what I thought. When I first drew it, I was like, oh, this kind of looks a bit weird. So yeah, Toji, that's all good. Then we got this guy here, which is supposed to be like a king. That's the reference I got. This one was a tutorial, and now this one here didn't turn out exactly what the photo looked like, but it's about trying. It actually doesn't look too bad for, an attempt. Then we just got a random guy. So yeah, so day 1, it was more just like kind of just getting something out there, trying and doing that thing for 15 minutes, which ended up turning into like 20. So yeah, next page. Now this one, I'll do both. I'll start for the second, then go to third. This one was very good. I'm very happy with how the second day turned out. There was a bit more direction with what I was doing, and I genuinely felt there was more ideas and more flow. I wanted to do a full page of Spider-Man, but I thought, I'll just do one and then change it a bit the next day. So what I did was I got reference images. This one, really cool. Outlined it too, just to practice outlining, I guess. There's actually a big Spider-Man back here, if you can see. It's a bit faded, but you can kind of see the eyes and all that in the back. This one here, this was a bit of depth, which I liked. Like you see how his hands perspectived back, if you know what I mean. Like it's like he's jumping in towards something. So that was really cool to get the perspective of Spider-Man. Then this one, I actually drew this facing this way, even though he's upside down. So that was really cool, and I'm glad it actually turned out pretty good, even from the other side. So pretty proud of that. The Spider-Man page, that was day 2. And for day 2, compared to day 1, like, let's be real, that's pretty cool. Then we got here, which is Moon Knight. I tried to do this. It was a very detailed one, so it was a bit different, but it actually looks pretty good looking back at it. Now, this was a picture of some guy from Fire Force. I was watching the anime, and I saw this guy, and it was like, this guy looks like he just lost everything in his life and has had the most traumatic experience. Let's draw him. So I did, and it actually turned out very well. Just generally, it turned out really good. Like, I'm surprised how good I drew this anime guy. And then afterwards, I just tried some poses. You got this guy holding a sword. He's like crouching down. This one is a bit of an OP Elite Bowl. If you know this, it's from JJK. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, type it in the comments. Surely someone at least knows. Like, that's Elite Ball. And then, yeah, so that was day 2 and 3. Now, day 4 and 5. This is kind of where it starts to get a bit weird. Like, it's good, which we got Invincible here, and that was a bit of a sketch, and it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. Finger's a bit off proportion if we're being a bit critical. Then I tried to do this myself. These two I did myself, no referencing. The hand trying to be Iron Man. Looks alright, looks a bit goofy, but what can you do? The body actually turned out pretty good. I tried to get the depth with the actual torso and then the legs and the arm. So it turned out alright. Not bad for a genuine try of doing it myself. Definitely could have improved on stuff, like everything. But it turned out really well. Now here we've got this guy. This was a reference. A bit off proportion with the arms, is looking back at it. Torso, yeah, it looks alright, not bad. It's just, a bit proportion with the arms, the head too. That was day 4. Now the Invincible was really cool. I was very happy with the Invincible. However, when we get to day 5, I felt a bit of a setback. With a lot of things you do, especially things you're passionate about and you're not great at, there's going to be a setback or a point of no progress. When it maybe feels like you're going down in progress, and then it starts to jump up. Now this is something from Atomic Habits. I've actually got it right here. Basically, the valley of disappointment, what actually happens is it goes down. What you think it happens, it should just continuously go up. It goes down a bit, or stays down, and then it just spikes up. So I use that. That's Atomic Habits by James Clear. Definitely recommend the book. Bit of a side tangent, but this is what I felt like. I felt like I was going down a bit. Like you see this Invincible, it's a bit of the shading there, but you can see it. And then you've got this. I tried to do this by myself, and Toji turned out to be looking like a frog. Like, what are we doing here? What? Genuinely, the idea of it, though, we have one of his back and then one of him looking pretty cool. And the head, it looks like a movie poster, but it just, yeah, proportions off. Like, look at his back. His back looks stretched and small, and then his arms look big. Arms look great, not gonna lie. Like, genuinely, they do look pretty good. But then, yeah, just you got the back. The head, all right. This one, I don't know why, but he looks so creepy. He looks so weird. It's his eyes or his mouth or his hair, his head, I don't know, but the rest of it doesn't look too bad. Actually does not look too bad at all. And then, yeah, you got this, whatever, yeah. So that's all good. Now, this is day 5, day 4. Day 6 and 7, no pun intended. That wasn't that fun anyway, but this is where I felt the most progress. We have the best 2 pages out of the whole challenge, and the 2 I'm most proud of, to be honest. Let's start off with 6. This is one of my favorites out of all of it, and then we get to this one in a sec. 6. This guy at the back with his hands holding out. There's a scene from Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know if you watched it, the new season, that I think he's like, Jinichi, wait! And he's holding his 2 hands out, trying to stop Maki. And this is what I got kind of reference on, and I was obviously copying a reference, but it looks really good. Like, he got his hands out, then you got this guy sitting down, and the proportion looks pretty good. Body looks like it's actually sitting on something. He's holding down this. I was genuinely happy with that. And then we've got an arm, which, now this arm looks really, really good. Like, surprisingly, I actually got reference, and I think I did it again. And yeah, and I practiced on hands. So this one, that was all right. That's a knuckle. This was so sick. It kind of reminds me of the Gojo, where he's like doing his hand movements for his domain. But no, this hand looks absolutely insane. We'll get a close up on that one there. Good job, editor me. Good boy. And yeah, it's generally looks really cool as just a whole of a page. Like, even the face, yeah, the head looks alright. It's like a demon kind of guy, but for general, like, it does look really good. And I'm really proud of this one too. Even though there's no face, it just, the proportions look on. This arm looks amazing, whatever this macaroni thing is. And the hands, it's just like, this is just progress. Practice makes progress, right? Like, I've progressed compared to day 1. And then we get to the second one, which is also pretty cool. You got the arm here. It doesn't look as good as the first one, but you've got this hand, which looks really cool. Kind of get in there a bit. And it's like he's holding it up like that. So I tried to draw that. That was really good. I'm actually happy with how that turned out. Another hand here, which is like, I think it was more like, so yeah, it was more like that. But it didn't really turn out as good. It kind of looks like he's just crossing his thing like that. But what can you do? Then it was a one-man army. I did the heads. Now, the heads turned out pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, I genuinely was pretty happy with them. This one was my favorite because of just how the neck turned out and all. This one, I like the face. It looks like kind of a serious, kind of a longer face. I don't know if that makes sense, but this looks pretty good too. I like this one, not as good as these 2. This one, I drew the face, and then I drew the head, and then I tried to draw a face on it, which actually turned out better than I expected. It gives me like Akaza vibes. I don't know if that's pretty weeby, which it definitely is, but it gives me Akaza vibes, like back when he was a human. I don't know. Maybe I'm just 6ing and 7ing it. I'm sorry, pushing 20 by the way. And then this one didn't turn out as great. I'm not too happy with it, but that's okay. And this guy just kind of drew like a superhero mask on it. The eyes actually turned out pretty good. If we can get a zoom in on that, please, Mr. Me. Eyes turned out amazing. Genuinely happy with how the eyes turned out. So yeah, for the whole challenge, like, out of all of it, the progress from that to that is insane. And it's all about those little wins, right? You've got to look at how little wins accumulate. Like, every day doing this for a minimum 15 minutes, even though sometimes they mostly all went for like 30 minutes. Putting in the time and effort to do this, I'm genuinely just proud of it. So yeah, that was it. That was me drawing every day for 7 days. Honestly, so proud. We'll keep continuing with this and do another update video soon, but also just want to continue because it's amazing. Like, I genuinely am just happy with how this turned out. If you have something you like to do or you want to get better at, I genuinely recommend just trying it. At the start of this challenge, right, I didn't think I could even draw. I was kind of like, oh, I want to be a comic book maker and all this, but I don't actually know how to draw. So maybe I'll just wait until I feel motivated or I actually know how. And that's the trap, my friend. That's the trap. That's where you get in your head like, oh my God, wait a minute. I'll just wait till I'm actually good at it, and that'll work without actually putting in any effort. So it's a bit of a process, but I genuinely recommend if you have something, try do it, put in the effort, get in the reps, and just do it. Try also have a direction. I think the biggest feedback I can make for myself on this, and if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments, is learn a bit more perspective, do more tutorials, and just, yeah, practice more like shapes, how to form a body, all that kind of stuff. And then once that's good, you can then learn like more stuff. Obviously practice those things, but also just, yeah, try to learn perspective and shapes and all that. So yeah, that was me drawing every single day for 7 days. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Please. I'm begging on my knees. I'm not on my knees, but you kind of get the like metaphor, right? Yeah, you get it. So it would be genuinely immaculate if you could subscribe. If you think I've made progress or you want to be a Sigma, subscribe and like, please. Genuinely happy with how they turned out. Definitely can't wait to see more progress and then eventually making my own comic book. Follow along if you want to see that happen. But no, genuinely, please go and try something you want to do and put in even that 15 minutes every day to build the consistency and build those consistent wins. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. I'm going to see you in the next one, right? Right? Maybe. But I appreciate you for watching, my friend. Hope you have a great day, night, morning, 3 a.m. I don't know. It's kind of, yeah. Have a great one, my friend. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.